Time. Spiral learning. Knowing about. Time. Calendar. Time shown by this clock can be written in two ways. 45 minutes past 4. Minutes past an hour. Or 15 minutes to 5. Minutes to the next hour. Half an hour means 30 minutes past to a given hour. Quarter of an hour means 15 minutes past to an hour. The time covered by the minute hand from one number on the clock to the next number is 5 minutes. Half past 11. Quarter to 2. 25 minutes past 8. 50 minutes past 7. Or 10 minutes to 8. 1 hour is made up of 60 minutes. Calendar. A week consists of 7 days. 7 days of a week are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A year consists of 12 months. 12 months of a year are January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Reading time to the exact minute. So far, we have learned to read time up to exact 5 minutes. We can also read time to the exact minute. Let us understand now. There are 12 numbers marked on a clock. When the minute hand moves from one number to another, 5 minutes are said to have passed. Each number on the clock corresponds to 5 minutes. For example, 3 15 minutes, 5 25 minutes, 9 45 minutes. Now, let us mark 5 divisions between each number on the clock. Each of these divisions represents 1 minute. When the minute hand moves from one small division to another, 1 minute is said to have passed. We can count the exact minute by counting the number of divisions covered by the minute hand after the last number it has passed on the clock. For example, if the minute hand is on to divisions after 5, the exact minute is 25 plus 2, which is 27. If the minute hand is on 4 divisions after 7, the exact minute is 35 plus 4, which is 39. Now let us write the time shown by the clocks to the exact minute. 2 divisions after 3 is 15 plus 2, which is 17. 1 divisions after 10 is 50 plus 1, which is 51. 3 divisions after 8 is 40 plus 3, which is 43. So, the time to the exact minute for these three clocks is 17 minutes past 12, 51 minutes past 3, 43 minutes past 5, 12 hour clock. This clock shows the time of 9 o'clock in the morning of a day. The same clock again shows the time of 9 o'clock in the evening of the same day. We observe that in one full day, from morning to night, the clock shows the same time 2 times. This is because one day has 24 hours. A clock has 12 hours marked on it, so the hour hand of the clock goes around 2 times to complete 24 hours. In the first round, the hours change from 12 midnight to 12 noon, 12 hours. The time in this duration is written with AM, ante-meridian. For example, 7 o'clock in the morning, 7 a.m. Half past 10 in the morning, 10:30 a.m. 45 minutes past 8 in the morning, 8:45 a.m. In the second round made by the hours hand, the hours change from 12 noon to 12 midnight, 12 hours. The time in this duration is written with PM, post-meridian. For example, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1 p.m. 20 minutes past 6 in the evening, 6:20 p.m. 35 minutes past 10 at night, 10:35 p.m. 24-hour clock. In the 24-hour clock, all 24 hours of the day are numbered from 0 to 24 and minutes are written as it is. First 12 hours of the day, 12 midnight to 12 noon, are written from 0 to 12. Second 12 hours of the day, 12 noon to 12 midnight, are written from 13 to 24. This is how hours are counted. First 12 hours, first half. Second 12 hours, second half. For example, 1 o'clock in first half is written as 0100 hours, and 1 o'clock in second half is written as 1300 hours. These timings are respectively read as 01 hour and 1300 hours. More examples. Time. Part of hours. Written as. Read as. 6:50. Second half. 1850 hours. 1850 hours. 12:35. First half. 0035 hours. 0035 hours. 12:10. Second half. 1210 hours. 1210 hours. 4:18. First half. 0418 hours. 418 hours. Duration of time on the clock. Let us now learn to calculate total time taken in hours and minutes for an activity to happen. Example 1. Rashi started doing her homework at 3:40 p.m. and completes it at 4:20 p.m. How much time did she take? Solution. First method, breaking up time to full hours. 3:40 p.m. to 4 p.m. The difference is 20 minutes. 4 p.m. to 4:20 p.m. The difference is 20 minutes. Total time taken is equal to 20 plus 20 minutes is equal to 40 minutes. Second method. By subtracting starting time from ending time. Here is the sum. Hence, Rashi took 40 minutes. Example 2. Mr. Deshpande went for a meeting at 10:30 a.m. and returned at 1:15 p.m. How much time did he take? Solution. Since the hours change from am to pm, we cannot subtract them normally. Then, we have 10:30 am to 11 am. The difference is 30 minutes. 11 am to 1 pm. The difference is 2 hours. 1 pm to 1:15 pm. The difference is 15 minutes. Total time taken is equal to 30 minutes plus 2 hours plus 15 minutes is equal to 2 hours 45 minutes. Example 3. Sunita starts cooking at 7:15 p.m. and completes cooking in 1 hour and 15 minutes. At what time does she finish cooking? Solution. First method. Breaking up time to be added. 1 hour after 7:15 p.m. is 8:15 p.m. 15 minutes after 8:15 p.m. is 8:30 p.m. Second method. Adding time taken to given hour. 7 hours 15 minutes plus 1 hours 15 minutes is equal to 8 hours 30 minutes. Hence, Sunita finished cooking at 8:30 p.m. VBE. Aditya takes 25 minutes to reach school by cycle. If his school begins at 7:20 a.m., at what time should he leave for school to reach 5 minutes early? Discuss the importance of reaching school on time every day. Duration of time on the calendar. Now, let us learn to find the duration of time between two given dates. Example 1. Mr. Das Gupta and his family left for a holiday at evening on 26th May and returned at morning on 13th June. For how many days were they away? Solution. The month May has 31 days. So, number of holidays in May is equal to 31 minus 26 is equal to 5 days. Number of holidays in June from 1 to 12th June is equal to 12 days. 13th June will not be counted. Total number of holidays is equal to 5 plus 12 is equal to 17 days. Example 2. Anuradha took leave from school for 18 days. If she last attends school on 19th December, when does she have to join back? Solution. Anuradha's leave starts from 20th December. The number of days from 20th December to 31st December is 11 days. December has 31 days. 18 days minus 11 days is equal to 7 days. The duration 1st January to 7th January will cover the remaining 7 days. January comes after December. So, Anuradha has to join back on 8th January. Example 3. What is the 20th day after 16th September? Solution. Here, 16th September is not included. September has 30 days. So, 30 minus 16 is equal to 14 days. Remaining days are 20 minus 14 is equal to 6 days. Counting first 6 days of October. The 20th day is 6th October. Lab activity. Objective. To find duration of time between different dates. Materials required. Rough sheets, notebook, pencils, a large calendar. Procedure. 1. Group students of the class by month of their birthdays. Display the calendar and mark their birth dates. 2. Make pairs of students with 2/3 months gaps in their birth dates. 3. Ask each pair to write down their birthdays on their notebooks and calculate the number of days between them. 4. Next, pair up students who share their birthdays, if any. Ask them to find out if they were born in the same year. Present them with tags of birthday buddies.